on stage, please help me to welcome Thembaletu Glory Child Ntuli.
Isizwe siyalunywa ntombi yami. Ingane nomama bathwele kanzima. Esikanandi ngisizwa siwela umfula ugcwele. Kudala siboshelwe ngalamaketanga sikhathele. Kudala siguqa sikhothama ngenxa lelibala. Amazinya nobibi asho kusibulala. Nizilibele ubani nizalwa ngubani. Nizilibele ubani nizalwa ngubani na. Mlungu sees with his skin. From a standpoint of privilege, he is without sin. His eyes have been covered with the silky soft material of righteousness, economical parasites, tinted with the world-dominating, culture-appropriating, ruling almost every nation, entitled to the black man's cogitation. Seized my forefathers' land through exploitation, took their cows and stripped them of their dignity, tarnation. Promoting economical injustice, social segregation, and racial inequality since the 1600s, manene na manenekazi, I present to you white privilege. Mlungu said it was his God-given right to hate me, took the scripture and metamorphosized it to his own suppressive will. He gave us the holy book, placed it on our laps, and told us to bow down and pray while he generously relieved us of our land. I mean, we couldn't pray and nurture our land at the same time, right? Which is why many of my people fear the Bible. Mlungu reduced it to whips and mental slavery. My people quiver at the sound of its turning pages, avoiding a paper cut from the double-edged word. It hurts. Like a scab that refuses to heal. You stole our liberty, took our rights, and yet you call us the Tsotsis. Every time Mlungu says, just get over apartheid already. I mean, it happened 23 years ago. Or colonialism and apartheid, both good and bad. But aren't you glad it's over, Jabu? It picks my scab. I bleed. An angry, vivid pink dent remains. The more things change, the more they remain the same. Mlungu sees with his skin. Mlungu has laid my skin with self-doubt and self-hate. Constantly throwing out nonsensical apologies we only hear of through a Twitter thread, as if to see how high we can jump this time around. Our sufferings are your daily bread. Our protests your entertainment. I mean, all I'm saying is that if Mlungu's reincarnate was a bird, he'd be a dove. Mlungu sees with his skin. Mlungu taught us to listen and not to read. Mlungu banned black literature. Bantu blame me on history. I write what I like, an African tragedy. My people have perished because they suffer from the lack of knowledge. Black people aren't so smart. Mlungu sees with his skin. Mlungu is in the tarred, clean suburban streets with big houses, big street lamps, and big roads. While my people were neighbors with fat-infested rodents that constantly multiplied like Mlungu's bank accounts made from the 200-year-old monopoly. Honestly, we're stuck in the systematic hostility just for you to enrich your own colony. So when your children say, I worked for this, denied. When your children say, I worked for this, denied. You're only a sole beneficiary of the system, more than sometimes perpetuating it. Even Mlungu sees with his skin. Mlungu blames my pigmented laziness for having nothing to eat. How dare I splurge on a basic need when I'm still paying for the color of my skin? Mlungu sees with his skin. He wakes up to the smell of bacon and eggs and green tea while I'm drenched in blood, sweat, and tears, making Mlungu's garden look pretty. Mlungu sees with his skin. Mlungu dictates how I should wear my hair. If I lock it up away from your Western traditions, it's unprofessional. If I allow it to grow wild and grow closer to the gods, it's barbaric. White privilege will never end so long as we are wearing black at funerals and white at weddings. White privilege will never end so long as in pool you haven't won until you've sunk the black bowl and the white bowl needs to remain at the top. Mlungu sees with his skin. How privileged you must be that you can run away from the sharp truth I spit, hiding behind your high-gated walls of righteousness, running away from the bullets coming from my mouth, targeting your consciousness. Unveil your skin and allow the truth to penetrate within. Mlungu sees with his skin. Glory, child.
I told you so. Now, do you guys blame us for the reshuffle?